This video will show you how to navigate both the mortality dashboard and the life expectancy dashboard. Although the two dashboards show different data, they both work in a similar way and have the same format. The mortality dashboard presents mortality due to all causes and by 18 selected causes of death for Los Angeles County broken down by different population groups, while the life expectancy dashboard provides access to life expectancy estimates. This video will show the mortality dashboard, which has a couple more features than the life expectancy dashboard, but otherwise works the same. After clicking Visit the Dashboard, a new browser tab will open showing the dashboard homepage. Here, you'll find an overview of what data the dashboard includes and tips on how to use it. To move to another page, use the buttons at the bottom of the screen. Clicking Mortality Statistics will take you to a page that shows all-cause mortality data for Los Angeles County, California, and the U.S. all in one place, making it easy to see how LA County compares. Click Back to Home to return to the main menu. Click Mortality Trends to be taken to a page that shows LA County mortality data over the past 10 years and lets you explore the data by different population groups and locations. At the top of the screen, you'll see dark blue buttons. Each button lets you view the data by different characteristics such as by age, race and ethnicity, or service planning area. The button that is light blue indicates which page you are currently on. Right now, the Los Angeles County page is selected, so the data shown is for LA County overall. On the left-hand side of the screen, there's a drop-down menu where you can choose which cause or causes of death to display. The default is to show all causes of death. Click Select All to clear, and then you can choose one or multiple causes of death. Below that is a second drop-down to select the measure you want to see, either the age-adjusted mortality rate, the crude mortality rate, or the number of deaths. You'll also find a short explanation of when to use each measure. In the center of the screen is a trend graph showing mortality data over 10 years for whichever cause or causes of death you've selected. If you hover over any data point, a pop-up will appear showing the rate or number of deaths for that point in time. Rates are shown per 100,000 persons. To the right of the graph is a legend. Click on a specific cause of death in the legend to zoom in on just that cause. Click it again to zoom back out. You can enlarge the graph by hovering over it to reveal a small icon. Click the icon to open an enlarged version of the graph. The Los Angeles County tab allows for multiple cause of death selections. However, if you select another tab, for example, age, you can only view one cause of death at a time. Use the drop-down to select which cause of death to display. The other tabs have an identical layout save for one thing. The race ethnicity tabs show options for both 1-year and 3-year data. For smaller population groups, like American Indian and Alaska Native, or Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander, some 1-year data isn't presented because they may be statistically unreliable, or they are not presented to protect people's privacy. In these cases, 3-year aggregated data is presented where available. For example, when looking at deaths due to coronary heart disease using 1-year data, you can see that the lines for American Indian and Alaska Native and Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander aren't shown. If you click the 3-year tab, these two groups are added to the graph, allowing you to compare all 6 race and ethnicity groups together. Finally, to the bottom left of the graph, you'll find 3 buttons: Back to Home, Cause of Death Information, and Footnotes and Sources. Clicking Cause of Death Information opens a new page with details about each cause of death featured on this dashboard, including what individuals and communities can do to reduce the risk of a specific cause of death. You'll also find information on what the LA County Department of Public Health is doing to address risk factors, along with links to other helpful resources. Click Go Back to return to the dashboard. Clicking Footnotes and Sources opens a page with relevant notes about the data and data sources. Click Back to Home to go back to the home page in the main menu. Clicking on the Mortality by Year button takes you to a page that displays similar data to the mortality trends, but instead of showing trend lines over time, it presents data for a single selected year at a time. Select the drop-down menu under Year to change the year. This page has the same features as the mortality trends page with one addition. When you click on Service Planning Area or Supervisorial District, you'll also see a map showing where each of these geographic areas is located, which can be helpful if you're not already familiar with these boundaries. If you'd like to view the data from this dashboard in table form, click on Data Download. You also have the option to download the data in Excel file format by clicking the Download Data button on the bottom left of your screen. Once you click this button, a new browser tab will open that takes you to the County Open Data portal, where you can download a zip file containing all the data included in this dashboard. The last button takes you to the glossary. If you come across a term on the dashboard that's unfamiliar, this is a good place to look. The glossary includes definitions for terms like age-adjusted mortality rate, Los Angeles County resident, service planning area, median household income groups, among others. For more help navigating the leading causes of death or premature mortality dashboards, please check out the other video available on the Get Help page.